Gentlemen from the media. Today, the National Executive Committee, which is the third highest decision-making body of our party, the New Patriotic Party, held meeting in the morning, and it was also followed up by meeting of the National Council, which is the second highest decision-making body of our party. Highlights from today's meeting are: one, the party discussed extensively on the outstanding parliamentary results of Ablekuma North. And as a party, through the direction and decision by the National Council, we express our dissatisfaction by the conduct of the Ghana Police Service for failing to provide security for the Electoral Commission. Had earlier on written letter to the Electoral Commission and the Ghana Police Service to explain to us why we have not been able, or they have not been able, to complete the collation of results at Ablekuma North. From the Electoral Commission's response, they categorically stated that they are ready to finish the collation of the outstanding 3 polling stations at Ablekuma North, and therefore all that they need and require is for the Ghana Police Service to provide security for them to finish the collation. As you all know, in several times that the Electoral Commission has tried to finish the collation, we have tasked who will besiege their offices and cause distraction, and thereby preventing them from completing the collation. The Ghana Police Service, in their response to our letter, raised an issue that they have received a letter from the NEC indicating that there is a pending issue or matter before the Supreme Court, and that in their attempt to provide security, they will be in contempt of the Supreme Court. But again, the Electoral Commission response has been that there's no issue pending before the Supreme Court to warrant the Ghana Police Service to make that point, that because of that issue, they are unable to provide security. And the New Patriotic Party also shared the same position, because on record, there is no issue before the Supreme Court with respect to Ablekuma North. The only issue that is there is the declaration that was made, or the pronouncement that was made by the High Court, that the Electoral Commission should complete the collation of Ablekuma North constituency parliamentary elections. So the explanation by the Ghana Police Service that it is relying on the Attorney General to give advice is neither here nor there. By an attempt by the NDC government, the Ghana Police Service and the Attorney General, just to delay or frustrate or to prevent the Electoral Commission from completing the exercise, because they know that they didn't win Ablekuma North constituency presidential parliamentary elections. Indeed, the question that I posed to the media, imagine if the NDC had genuinely won Ablekuma North constituency elections, wouldn't they have asked the Ghana Police Service to provide security for the Electoral Commission to complete its work? So for us in the New Patriotic Party, it's a delay tactics, some gimmicks by the Ghana Police Service, just to prevent the Electoral Commission from going ahead to declare the results. But we are resolute as a political party, and we take every action, legal action, to make sure that the right thing is done, and for the Electoral Commission to complete the collation of results of the Ablekuma North constituency. Again, another item that was discussed both at NEC and National Council had to do with the Patriotic Institute, what we refer to as the party school that we intend to launch on the 25th of June. a committee came to brief NEC and National Council on where they have gotten to, and I'm happy to state that we are on course as a political party to launch our party school on June 2025. On June 25, 2025. The committee, that is National Executive Committee and the National Council, also received report from the Amendment Committee chaired by Mr. Frank Davis, or Lawyer Frank Davis. And in the words of the committee, they received over 300 proposals from the rank and file sympathizers of our party. And they briefed NEC and National Council on where they've gotten to and the key areas that the National Council had to take a decision on. With respect to the call for expansion of our electoral college, indeed, the committee spoke about it. And again, that decision as to the number of expansion or the expansion level will be determined at the delegate conference scheduled to take place in July. The committee also spoke about the time for our presidential primaries. And again, the committee agreed that that decision does not warrant amendment of our constitution. But in light of the spirit and letter of Article 13 of the NPP constitution, that power is closed with National Council to make that decision. And National Council today also made the decision that the date for our presidential primaries is set for January 31st, 2026. That will be the date that we shall hold our presidential primaries. Because there's going to be a proposal or a motion for amendment for our constitution, a committee, or what we refer to as a planning committee, has been put in place by National Council to prepare and also implement directive that has been given to them for us to have a successful delegate conference to amend our constitution, the provision that has to be amended. A chairman for the committee is Honorable Joseph Osei Owusu, former Member of Parliament for Bekwai, as chairman. Henry Nana Boakye, the national organizer, is the vice chairman for the committee. Honorable Jerry Ahmed, second deputy whip, minority whip, is also a member of the committee. The Greater Accra Regional Chairman Divine Ogohom Otu, is also a member of the committee. The Deputy General Secretary, Haruna Mohammed, is the secretary to the planning committee. Honorable Abna Ose Asari is also a member of the committee. The National Treasurer, Dr. Charles Dramina, is a member of the committee. The Deputy National Women Organizer, Madam Safia Muhammad, is a member of the committee. And Mustafa Salam, the National Youth Organizer, or Salam Mustafa, is also a member of the planning committee. So it's a 9-member committee to see to the planning of the delegate conference that is scheduled for July 19th. The National Council also took a serious note on issue of some indiscipline in the party. And again, the party takes very seriously issue of discipline, and it's something that we are not prepared to renege on our determination to instill discipline in the party. Certain individuals were cautioned today about some utterances that they have been making in the social media, on radio and TV stations. And the chairman for the occasion stood in to plead on behalf of those individuals and requested National Council to give them at least the last chance. In the wisdom of National Council, they accepted the plea from the chairman for the occasion, Chairman Smidan Kwabuti, and rather cautioned them. We call on our members that at least they must show respect to our party, they must show respect to personalities in our party, they must show respect to leadership in our party. We know that we are a democratic party, everyone has the right to express his or her views, but it must be done within the confinement of our constitution. And they must also avert their mind to Article 3, which talks about duties of members of our party. So these are the critical issues that took place at NEC and National Council, respectively. Thank you very much. Enyanim Adolfo ene National Executive Committee ene National Council ACI na enoma ebeto dwa na poso ena me dan edi amamo edi kan National Council the second highest decision making body Emma New Patriotic Party no Eka Ablekuma North parliamentary elections wasem. Asama National Council eka ye NEC ekwaya Ghana Police Service afa so se boapaye omumboa Emma Electoral Commission entimi wie omadwuma no eyade a ye aye New Patriotic Party ye bondo so ana ye ni so engi de ekoso. Ninyane say Electoral Commission a collective polling station results dodo na wo Ablekuma North. The aka 3 polling stations per na Electoral Commission owi na dwuma. Ya tnawo sa Electoral Commission koba from January up to Samri ya etimin kan wasem. E ma ye party ni gina so tro krata e koma Electoral Commission. Ebuso omo say there na ekosunti a 3 polling stations aka Electoral Commission etimi wi omadwuma imuaya Electoral Commission e de breye ene say omo de omo aye crowd say sad 3 polling stations na aka no omo betimi aye collation no nanso so enam say ebre bia omo omadwun som collation no na nipa bonefo eru omo office na omo ye dede na omo say normal nti emomu ntimi wie saa 3 police stations no na oma catch Ghana police force say omo ma mo bambo say be ya omo ntimi wie saa 3 police stations na aka ho party no saa tro krata koma Ghana police service asema omo ka ene say NDC force say asemo Supreme Court enti so omo bo omo musuo na omo yese omo ba be bo Electoral Commission bambo a omo cite for contempt of court enti omo Ghana Police Service for say omo twen Attorney General amoma advice ye NPP ye nim say assembly no a eda Supreme Court a eda injunction bi ato collation of sub 3 polling station no ye nim say assembly no a pending ewo Supreme Court a entimi Ghana police for enkoyo masede na emom ya tenase hu se eye boapayo se NDC aban ahye Ghana police for se mamu fa bambo enkoma Electoral Commission for no emamu wi omadwuma ne nyina ne se omonim se omandi nkunim ewo Ablekuma North omadi nkuguo enam se omadi nkuguo nti mpene ama yenwie saa 3 polling stations na aka no na ka musuan pa se a central force ka NDC ana ka awi ni Abdulkuma North and electoral commission ka che ne se ohia bambo to finish 3 polling stations ka se bi ka NDC form fa bambo enkwa nkoma wo tie de ye hu se eye se bi simuka ene boapayo ena Ghana Police Service omo ye se be ya Abdulkuma North yentimi nkasa asem no enwie na ye NPP de ya adwon se ye nda wasem no ho emrakwan bi bia ese fa so de ese ye bia se be ya Abdulkuma North no electoral commission be na dwuma Ghana Police for mabo no bambo no ebetu sa na mo no ama yetimi ewie sa asem no uye no fiwa na me ya dwuma June 25 NPP a party the friend party school no ye be launch nti ene so bedwaku omo hwe saa ehun toto nyina so e de omo asem ene dwumadi a omo de be akodu no e beto National Council anim ama National Council bo maba so ti na mebo a June 25 party no ye party school no ye be launch uye no friwa party ni to committee a era Frank Davis lawyer eda no say omo hwe ye party constitution no be bia nsakra se eba mu no omo party ni hu na de yewura Professor Makukwe recommendations omo de baye omo committee review committee no ene ankra recommendations omo de baye no omo task no omo hwe ene committee ni de omo asem ebeto party nanu se adwuma de hwe omo no omo awia ne sa na enkomo party fodi se ye nya expansion ewo electoral college no omo de no akwa adwendwem etosu biem enkomo ankofo kan say former MPs for say former constituency for executive ne former MMDC for eno omo a say omeka ho nyina no ni nyina omo akwa adwendwem ema almost ka say enkomo ba ko esa course so presidential primaries ada ye be presidential primaries committee no e kan say saa 2 minutes de enu omo nsa na wo National Council sem ti National Council and ebetima sheda ebetima ye presidential primaries no ne kwasem say National Council etra say etu ho ka ho sem ebo nkomo no de akọwie ne say nyame boa January 31st 2026 party no ye be ye presidential primaries ni ye Frank Atunia obedi party nanim ede ye asema National Council ede aba betuja committee na adwuma a omo ka ni nyina no ewie ye no enkanka amendment ese ye o constitution party no adi atum se nyame ye adwuma July 19 party no ye behia na amendment bi a ese ye bia no o ye constitution no party no ahwe ayesa amendment no na enam se eye Congress a party ni beye nipa be free Ghana for na about 16 regions niti committee no National Council atia bedwaku a omo ba be hwa ye totoye se be ya ye Congress no e be koso asundwe na efe ama obi ehu epenifo a committee no National Council ayi omo eye Honorable Joseph Osei Owusu mrashe bedwani dada na owo be kwai constituency on the chairman Naana national organizer vice chairman Honorable Jerry Ahmed second deputy minority whip onosusu member Honorable chairman Divine Otu Ogohum Greater Accra regional chairman Ekaho Haruna Mohammed deputy general secretary on the secretary man committee no Honorable Abna Ose Asare a member of the committee National Treasurer Dr. Charles Dramina Ekaho Madam Safia Mohammed Deputy National Women Organizer Ekaho and Salam Mustafa National Youth Organizer omone ipekua yese omonye totu yese be ya ye delegate conference ebe koso asubiem the kra party no esaka discipline wasem ebra National Council ni hia ye no se ye gusu a ye bonkofo kokko se omo kasa mu anamontuo adwuma omo ye ne kwa mo fa so kasa e wo party no ho Kasafa party in Pompey, Pupuno, a idea party no National Council in Joho, and then you didn't conformia sent by National Council, National Council, do more disciplinary committee. Then so party 24 to do an argument for Belgum say, young person any sound for phone and Casa, say, Beya, no maybe a Nasa no mobile mutuno, or Bejai. Then any tremble through na sabi almost size I didn't be and the party ran said yes, no mudino, party ran and no bedi. That's a meeting a call so our NEC and National Council no, and I'm there to men, with the money, Madame Masi.
Honorable. Yeah. Honorable.
Yeah, so guys, that was what they have for us during the next meeting about at the place. So they've let us know what they've talked about in there. So you see that Buga. Yes, with that. There we have a lot of people that came. Yeah. So what they said, you've heard it for yourself. And then this Daily Watch TV, if you're just joining, don't forget to subscribe and share this video with everybody. So I'll be ending this live streaming. And then, whatever, I will upload the main video so that you'll get to know what happened. So,